So guys, we're going to start by showing you the ingredients that we're going to have in our batter making. Number one, we have our mixing bowl, which will be used throughout. We have eggs, 3 of them. We have 1 cup of flour. We have sugar. We have vanilla essence. We are going to make a vanilla cake for today. Then we're having the baking powder, which is going to help in the raising of the batter while baking. We have glue band, which is going to be in place. It's going to act as our batter. We have our whisk and spoons, knives, which are going to play different roles in here. Our sieve is going to sieve the flour that we're having. We're going to use the knife in breaking our eggs and such. So we'll first break our eggs. So our next ingredient is going to be sugar. And then we are going to beat the sugar together with the eggs. So we are going to add a pinch of salt. And then we'll beat again. So we are going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. And then we are going to sieve it into the mixture. And then we whisk them together. So we are going to add glue band into the batter. You can add 100 to 150 grams of it. Then you whisk it all together again. Whisk and ensure that all these particles are not visible. It all mixes together to make a fine mixture. So our next thing to do is to sieve the flour that we had set aside so that we may gain the finest particles of it to be used. Our fine flour, we are going to add a spoon of essence, vanilla essence, into our mixture. Then we whisk together and then we add our flour. So the moment we're done whisking, we add our flour little by little as we mix together. we'll add small amounts of flour as we go on to get the required texture that we need. So you beat until you find a fine mixture like ours over here. And make sure that the batter is not too thick, neither is it too thin. Like just have some nice flowing. Yeah, and that marks the end of our mixing of batter. Then we'll go to the next step. So as we said earlier, we are going to improvise on our baking tin. We are also going to improvise on our pan. So we are going to use our aluminium foil, which we are going to just use a small part. Because we are going to use this Korea of ours as our baking tin, we are going to measure just a little. So we will turn it inside out so that we have this part holding our cake. So we put it close to the sufuria. So we are going to grease our baking tin, our improvised baking tin, using margarine, the same blue band that we used. And immediately we are done, we are going to pour our batter into the tin. So when you put your batter there, for you to remove the air bubbles, you just tap it twice for the air bubbles to come out, and it's ready to be put into our oven. So we will put sand into a sufuria and then place it on a jiko. We are going to use it as a source of our heat because the sand is going to spread the heat evenly throughout the sufuria. So we have preheated the sand for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put our baking tin into the sand. So we place our baking tin, our improvised baking tin, into the oven. Then we put a lid on top of it, and the lid should be having heat also on top of it, so that the heat distributed from the lower part of the jiko is also even on the top part of it for even cooking. So guys, our cake is ready. We've taken it out of our oven and we've let it cool for at least 20 minutes. And now we're going to put it into a plate. Here is our cake. It's ready for consumption. Here's the back part of it. Yeah, and our vanilla cake is ready. We're going to have a taste of it and know what it tastes like. It's still hot, a little bit hot, but there is the look of it from the inner part of it. So Thank you for watching our video. Until next time, when you're having some new content. Bye.